How's it going, everybody? Welcome back. So today we're taking a look at Surfshark, and I would say Surfshark is one of the best VPNs out there that really gives you all the premium features that you would expect in a good, high quality and reliable VPN without having to pay the price of a premium VPN. So today I'm bringing you an updated review of Surfshark where I look into the service to make sure that it's still up to the standards that make a VPN a good and reliable premium VPN. So I'll look into the good, the bad, and everything else to help you decide whether or not Surfshark is a service suitable for your needs and your specific situation. And if at any point you want to go straight to the pricing or discounts, you'll find the latest coupon codes down below. Okay, so first of all, let's take a look at Surfshark's privacy policy. They do state that they collect diagnostics information, aggregated performance data, and other relevant non-identifiable information, which is standard practice. They've also never been breached and no user information's ever been leaked, so they do have quite a clean track record in terms of keeping your information private. Now, Surfshark had one independent audit back in November 2018. Audit firm Cure53 tested Surfshark, and there was another audit conducted on May 22nd of 2021 and another in 2023, specifically on January 25th. And all of these audits basically verified the no log statement of Surfshark, providing further evidence that Surfshark does not log any user data. And all three audits resulted in great standing without any major flaws, and it was concluded that the tested applications and servers made for a good impression. And besides that, the vulnerabilities that were found were rated with low severity and were appropriately dealt with by the Surfshark team. And since July 2020, Surfshark began operating on a diskless RAM-only server network, and at this point, all of their servers are operated on RAM, which means that the data is erased with every machine reboot, and there's no physical drive in which data is stored. And despite Surfshark being based in the Netherlands, which is within the 5, 9, and 14 eyes jurisdiction, I don't necessarily see this as a cause for concern since Surfshark has no history of sharing user information with governments. In either way, when it comes to serious criminal offenses, no VPN is above the law, no matter the jurisdiction. But overall, it is very safe to say that Surfshark is doing incredibly well in the privacy policy department. Now, speed-wise, this is where Surfshark is also doing very well. Now, one thing to keep in mind is that speed tests will vary depending on your connection speed, internet service provider, and the servers you're connecting to. So generally speaking, any decrease between 10 and 20% is considered excellent. And anything between 20 to 40% is still quite good, especially if your base speed is already very fast. And during my tests, specifically using the WireGuard protocol, which is the best performing one, I noticed that the speed drops were not dropping below the 15 to 30% threshold for international servers and between 10 and 25% with nearby servers, which is admittedly not as fast as some of the other premium VPNs like Express or Nord, for example, but considering the asking price of Surfshark, I think we can excuse it for occasionally being slower than the best performing VPNs. But don't get me the wrong way, Surfshark is still one of the fastest VPNs in the industry, so it's definitely no slouch, meaning that you won't experience any buffering when streaming in Full HD or 4K, assuming your speed is fast enough to handle high quality streaming in the first place. Now, speaking of streaming, Surfshark works very well in that regard. You're able to access any kind of streaming service, just connect to the appropriate country and you'll be good to go. And as for torrenting, most of Surfshark's servers fully support peer-to-peer activity without any limitations. And another feature that you can use when torrenting is Bypasser, which is pretty much split tunneling, and that will allow you to single out whichever application is selected, in which only chosen applications will be driven through the VPN tunnel, while your other internet traffic is channeled through your standard connection, or the other way around if you so desire. Now, gaming wise, you can achieve very low ping as long as you connect to the VPN server that's closest to your gaming server. So that's one thing to keep in mind when gaming. Now, in terms of security, Surfshark uses the standard top grade encryption with protocols like WireGuard and OpenVPN. It also supports perfect forward secrecy, which refers to the encryption system that changes the keys used to encrypt and decrypt information frequently and automatically. In simple terms, this means that even if someone was able to intercept and decrypt your VPN connection, the most they would be able to get is 60 minutes of data. Now, Surfshark also supports DNS and WebRTC leak blocking, and you also get a kill switch, which basically severs your internet connection should the VPN connection get disconnected unexpectedly, and again, bypasser, which I mentioned earlier. But this feature is unfortunately not available for Apple users though, so keep that in mind if you want Surfshark for your Mac or iPhone. Although I have a feeling not a lot of people will use split tunneling, but still just something to point out. And of course, you get other features like no borders mode, which will help you bypass firewalls in censorship heavy countries, and rotating IP, which will automatically rotate your IP address every 5 to 10 minutes while your VPN location stays the same, which can help cover up your tracks, especially in restrictive countries. But just keep in mind that if you intend to use Surfshark in China, there may be some manual configuration needed, which you can find a guide for on the Surfshark website. But if you need a VPN specifically for China or just censorship heavy countries in general, I would direct you towards ExpressVPN, which you'll find more information on in the description down below. And of course, you also get a couple of specialty server options, including static IP, which will give you access to static IP servers rather than the regular dynamic IP servers where the IP is always changing. With the static IP, obviously, it's always going to be the same. And to add to that, recently Surfshark added the ability to create your own custom double VPN connection between two servers, which is called dynamic multi-hop. And with this, you'll be able to pair servers that work best for you depending on your location. Not to mention that Surfshark now has dedicated IP support, and so you can get your own dedicated IP which no one else can use, which can help you with accessing services that are sensitive to IP changes like bank applications, or to simply avoid annoying CAPTCHA requests. And something to point out, by the way, about the double VPN connection and the fact that you can just create your own connections, this is possible thanks to something called Surfshark Nexus, which is an innovative network system that connects Surfshark's VPN servers to a single global network, which overall improves your experience, making the connection safer and stronger, and opens up more opportunities for Surfshark to create more cutting-edge innovations like dynamic multi-hop and rotating IP. So it's very nice to see that there's solid and innovative tech behind the Surfshark application. And besides that, you also get a bonus ad blocking feature that doesn't really manage to do as well as an independent ad blocking software, but it will still block pop-ups here and there are more features to come in the future according to the Surfshark team. So I'll be sure to update you guys on everything when the time comes, so make sure you subscribe. And one of the main selling points of Surfshark is giving users the ability to secure an unlimited number of simultaneous connections per subscription. So it's a great option for big households, or if you don't want to purchase a special router to secure your entire network. Now, in terms of server variety, Surfshark does have a large network of over 3,200 servers in 100 countries, which is a huge number of countries. Most VPNs don't even have 50 or 60 countries in their roster. So the fact that Surfshark has 100 is very impressive. Now, compatibility-wise, Surfshark operates on the big four, so Android, iOS, Mac, Windows, and a bunch of other devices like smart TVs, streaming devices, and Google Chrome and Firefox extensions are also available. Now, the main reason why I might be personally deterred from using Surfshark is if I'm looking to achieve speeds that are even faster than Surfshark, or if I'm looking for a VPN with the split tunneling feature on Apple devices. And this is admittedly a bit of a nitpick because Surfshark really is a huge bang for the buck, and I personally think Surfshark is a great service for the average user overall, especially considering that they're one of the few VPNs that provide most of the premium features at a very affordable price. And of course, if you're interested in Surfshark becoming even more affordable, be sure to check the links to special deals and discounts in the description down below so that you guys can save even more money if you happen to pick up Surfshark. And as you'd expect from a quality VPN, they offer a 30-day money-back guarantee on all their plans in case you'd no longer like to continue with the service during your first month. So all in all, if I'm going to be completely honest, Surfshark leaves little to be desired. It's a great VPN, especially when considering the pricing. It's very easy to use. There's no throttling no matter what you download, and it's completely safe for torrenting and peer-to-peer activities. It works phenomenally with streaming services. It's fast and comes packed with a bunch of bonus features, and all of that can be shared with nearly all of your friends and family members with just one single subscription. So you genuinely can't really go wrong with the service unless you're outright looking for a feature that it doesn't offer. So if you're looking for the best budget VPN that gets the job done at the cheapest possible cost without sacrificing features, security, or performance for that matter, then Surfshark is exactly the way to go. So that'll be it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and if you want to see more of these reviews, feel free to support me by liking the video and subscribing, and comment below if you have any questions. I'll be happy to answer all of them. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.